What's going on, guys? It's Steve. So yesterday I made this video saying the Boston Celtics are screwed. And boy, oh boy, was I 100% correct. I mean, are you serious? Let's see what's going on with the Boston Celtics. So now the Boston Celtics are guaranteed to play the Chicago Bulls. Guaranteed to play the Chicago Bulls. This is going to be so exciting to see. Because this series is going to go to 6 games. However, Dwyane Wade is going to give the Boston Celtics that work. Just think about it. Defensively, there is nothing the Boston Celtics can do. I don't know why the hell this guy, oh my goodness, outside of my room, blowing leaves. Listen, defensively, there's nothing the Boston Celtics can do to try and stop I had to start that over. There's no, because this freaking guy outside my dorm room. There is nothing the Boston Celtics can do defensively to stop the Chicago Bulls, except for taking out Isaiah Thomas. But they can't do that because then offensively, they're not going to be able to, keep up with the Chicago Bulls. Because let's look at it from a defensive perspective, okay? From a defensive perspective, you have your players like freaking, Isaiah Thomas, Avery Bradley, Jay Crowder, Marcus Smart. Okay, Jay Crowder, Marcus Smart, and Avery Bradley. Really good defenders. But you can't have all 3 of them on the floor at the same time, because that means Isaiah Thomas is going to have to go off the floor. Or if you want to play extremely small and get dismantled by the Chicago Bulls. Okay? I mean, Robin Lopez isn't a dominant big man, but he's a pretty solid starting big man in the NBA. Okay, so I'm sorry to say this, Boston fans, but all of that hype you guys were surrounding this season by, LeBron screwed y'all over on purpose. LeBron knew what he was doing when he did not want to face the Chicago Bulls in the first round. He knew what he was doing. He wanted the Boston Celtics to face the Chicago Bulls because he knew, he understood wholeheartedly. LeBron did this on purpose. This guy is a genius. LeBron knew that he knows and understands that the Boston Celtics will not be able to compete with the Chicago Bulls. And a lot of you guys agreed with me yesterday. I made the prediction before anyone else, so remember that. I'll say this one more time. The Chicago Bulls will upset the Boston. Well, it ain't going to be upset to me because I already know it's going to happen. I knew it was going to happen since the beginning of the season. Okay, but the Chicago Bulls will upset the Boston Celtics in 6 games. 6 games. Defeating them. Absolutely embarrassing them. Humbling them. Because let's be real. Are the Boston Celtics really the second best team in the Eastern Conference? No. I'm sorry, but the Toronto Raptors are a better team. Okay, the Chicago Bulls are more flexible, and they just match up better against the elite team like the Cleveland Cavaliers and the Raptors. They just match up better. The Boston Celtics are a terrible matchup. They have terrible matchups. They're in such a disadvantage. They stand no chance. What is Isaiah Thomas? He is statistically the worst defensive player in the NBA. All that fourth quarter, all that other nonsense is not going to stand any chance. It is not going to help them in any way whatsoever in the NBA playoffs against the Chicago Bulls. It's not. There's nothing Isaiah Thomas can do defensively. Let's say the Bulls, this would be a genius lineup for the Chicago Bulls. Take Rondo out. Let Dwyane Wade be your playmaker. Play big. Mirotic, D-Wade, Jimmy Butler, Robin Lopez. What the hell what is Isaiah Thomas going to do? Is he going to guard Dwyane Wade? Dwyane Wade, this is not regular season post-prime D-Wade. This is post-season post-prime D-Wade, meaning Superman is in the building, meaning the Flash is back. Did you see him last year? I had some people say, oh, but he did that against the Charlotte Hornets. It's not even a good team. Oh, okay. Was he not doing that against the Toronto Raptors? Now, I'll say this. The Toronto Raptors are a very good team. That's why he wasn't able to do that. But if that was prime Wade, the Raptors would have been gone. The reason why he wasn't able to defeat them is because, let's be real, Chris Bosh wasn't playing. He was unhealthy. And Hassan Whiteside was unhealthy. If Chris Bosh and Hassan Whiteside were healthy, it would have been a 7-game Eastern Conference Finals between the Chicago Bulls and the Cleveland Cavaliers. It would have been a 7-game Eastern Conference Finals between those 2 teams. Okay? So if the Chicago Bulls go to that death lineup with D-Wade as point guard, what the hell is that? Listen. My hate towards the Boston Celtics will never reside. I know I said, oh, I'm starting to like. No, I lied. I lied. I don't like the Boston Celtics. I never will. Never will like them. After what they used to do to the 2003 draft, growing up, my favorite era of all time, they would always dominate LeBron, Melo, Wade, and Bosh. Before, obviously, the 2011 era when LeBron started to dominate like ridiculously. But, Celtic fans, at the end of the day, when I said in the beginning of the season, the Celtics would be a first-round exit. And it looks like a lot of you are agreeing with me now after all the shit y'all gave me. Now you're agreeing that the Chicago Bulls are going to defeat the Boston Celtics. Like I said, I planned this all along. I played stupid on purpose. Trust me. I know people are going to say, Steve, how am I going to trust you? Yeah, when I said the Knicks would be 62. It's not my fault. Let's not even talk about the Knicks. There will be a video today about the New York Knicks. By the way, for the next few months during the playoffs, this is probably going to be 3, 4, maybe 5, 6. It depends. I'm going to be on some ESPN first take type stuff. Okay? There's a lot of topics to talk about. You damn well I'm going to be talking about it. Okay? But anyway, the point is, the Boston Celtics are done. I was right. Celtics, they don't suck. But they're going to get humbled and they're going to prove to the rest of the league that they're frauds. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's been your man, Steve, and I can't wait to see the Chicago Bulls walk all over the Boston Celtics. I'm out. Peace.